Tell your Xbox to shut up.
Well, it's telling me that it's about to automatically shut off in 5 minutes because I have had it on this whole time and not done anything with it. This week we say goodbye to summer and sip on some beers for autumn. This is episode 119 of The Malting Hour.
What's the haps on the hops? Got yeast and speeds. This the Molten Hour where we talk about our drink and tell you what we think every other week. And if we get drunk, well, we might slur our speech. Got the gift of gab, the friends you wish you had. Join us for a drink, join us for a laugh. Time is never wasted, where you getting wasted. The Molten Hour here, people take your places. People take your places. People take your home.
Welcome to The Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
Oh, and a fire truck just drove by my house. Hey, by the time you're listening to this, it's already fall, baby. And we are not and did not go to GABF this year. Boo.
Womp womp.
Next year we'll be back, baby. We'll be back. Brandon, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good. I'm a little tired. I don't know why. I think it's because there's a lot of not doing anything at work today.
Yeah, I kind of had the same thing. Like, all of my meetings I had today got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Know what I do.
Yeah, the no sales today. We literally shipped like five boxes
Ooh.
for UPS. I overslept as well, so I went to work a little late. But that didn't matter because pretty much sat around on my phone all day with the other guys. Like,
Nice.
So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't terrible. But yeah, so that's what's going on. But yes, it's fall. It's officially fall. The leaves are starting to turn. The air is becoming crisper. The beers are becoming tastier. And I say that only because, as you all know, I love cold weather beers. And we've got some in front of us today. As it's been not usually, but as of late, Brandon and I are drinking different beers, which I think makes it a little bit more exciting and interesting. Brandon, I just heard you crack open a beer.
Yeah, and I just cracked it off the 4-pack. But...
Oh,
the one that I chose is from Roaring Table.
Oh, okay.
It's their Marzen style, German style lager.
Hey, all right. See, I'm glad. I like the design of that can. That's super cool. There were a lot of Oktoberfest beers at Beer on the Wall when I went there today. I should have grabbed more, but I've already had some at least one at home, and it is Maplewood's Festbier.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm going to drink it out of my fancy dry hop beer stein that I got last year from our buddy Joe when I participated at the Friday Night Flights, and that's when they were releasing their Oktoberfest. Yeah. So, have you taken a sip of your beer yet?
I have not.
I know you haven't. I already took a sip of mine. How about I talk about mine real quick? Yeah, so Maplewood's Festbier. I don't know if I don't think we've ever had it on an episode, and I don't remember having this in years past. And if I did, maybe I had it last year, but this is probably the second time I've already purchased this beer.
Okay.
Just a 4-pack of it, because they have it at my local.
Did we have that when we were at that party? Yeah,
we did. Yeah. Our buddy Ron, this is, he really likes this beer as well. It is, I mean, aroma wise, it's bready, No, I hate to say this. It's a good beer, man. It's just a good lager. It is, I don't know how to put it into words other than like it's a fucking Oktoberfest fest beer, I mean, it's a delicious lager. It's bready. It's not too. There's a nice sweetness to it without it being totally sweet. You're not getting a bunch of fruity notes that you would probably get from or not probably, but you would normally get from other lagers. It's I'd say medium to light body beer, more on the light. Definitely on the lighter body side. I only say medium, I feel like, because there's that bit of sweetness that you get from Fest beers and Oktoberfest beers. So I love this beer, man. It's really, really good.
Yeah, from what I remember of it, I enjoyed it to the point. I went and bought a mixed 4-pack, and that is one of the ones I got in the mixed 4-pack.
Heyo, look at that.
I almost chose that as my first one.
That's funny because I was like, all right, because when we were talking about this, we said we were going to do, fall beers or fall type beers. And I had this in mind because I was like, well, I've got that one. I've got this Maplewood Festbier already in the fridge. I don't worry about that because I had already gone to Beer on the Wall and grabbed just a random mixed pack of beer. Well, I build my own. It was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I ended up with 5. Yeah, I ended up with 5 beers because I grabbed as I was getting ready to check out. I saw that Revolution had like their Imperial Anti-Hero.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So real quick, just to talk about this beer here. The Festbier is a golden Oktoberfest lager brewed with the finest German malts and noble hops. A super drinkable lager that can be swigged or sipped during your end of summer festivities. Our Festbier is bold in flavor without being too heavy. See, like I said that. Expect elegant malt notes with a crisp finish. Prost! It is coming in, 6%. So, yeah, this is a tasty, tasty, tasty beer, 16 ounce. It does not drink like it's 6%. Like I said, it's not too heavy, but there is like this nice body to it that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah, so I was looking up one of the other beers earlier. I'm like, I can't find a description. So the one that I'm drinking, I don't think it's listed on the website. So, but there is, it's the Marzen from Roaring Table. So, anyways, there is a description on the can. So,
Okay.
It says, we brewed this German-inspired March lager, often found in the annual Munich festivities in Illinois in July. Is this an old beer? No, on the bottom.
No, it's not. It's the same description that's on there.
Festivities in Illinois in July, so guess Gesundheit to you. Too.
There you
go. Expect a rich, bready, deeply malty beer that's both creamy and crisp, thanks to our fully attenuative yeast strain and ambitious mash schedule. Enjoy in September like they do on the Weizen.
What a description!
So they brew it. So do they brew it in March? I'm assuming, and then
it's they brew the German-inspired March, quote unquote, March lager, Marzen, and they brew it in July.
Got it.
The wording of that description is weird. So it's like, we brew this German-inspired, in quotes, March lager, often found at the annual Munich festivities in Illinois, in July. So yeah, they brewed it in July. So that's why they have the quotes of March, because the Marzen, historically was made in March and then lagered in caves and cold places.
Right, that makes sense.
Through the summer. Yeah. So yeah, no, it is not an old beer.
And super, super chilled to the point that, so when I got home, I threw them in the freezer. And then I came down, took them out of the freezer, threw them in the fridge, and then took it out. There's a couple 2-3 ice chunks that came out. I was like, wow, that deep freezer worked well.
Yeah, man, I've done that before with beers. I normally, when I get home, even though I know I'm not going to drink them like right away when I come home, sometimes on Fridays after going to Beer on the Wall, the ones I know that I'm like, all right, there's like 2 or 3 I know that I really want to try tonight, and I'll pop those in right away, and the other go in the refrigerator. I usually do it for about an hour or so, and then come back downstairs to throw them in the fridge. So that does not happen to me.
Yeah, well, I was preoccupied, but it's actually
what are you doing? Parenting?
Yeah, and it's actually all dissipated now, so all the ice has gone, which is nice. And this is really, really good. I don't know. I think maybe one other time or once or twice before we've had Roaring Table.
It's a possibility.
But it is like super bready, super like getting that like that deep malt. There's no like overarching like hop bitterness. It's creamy. It's just really enjoyable.
Nice, man. Yeah, I really like that can design. Actually, I really like all of Oktoberfest beer. You know, what am I trying to say here? Can designs. Jesus, sorry. This is why I miss having like Dan or Clark around too, so they can look up stuff while I'm not trying to scramble. Because normally when you say something, they'll go and look for it for us.
I mean, as I was talking, I checked our site, and I have nothing from Roaring Table. So
I have 2 beers from Roaring Table, and one of them is their Festbier from last year. I'm assuming from one of our 20 Oktoberfest episodes we did last year. So we did have their Festbier. We didn't have this one, but the other beer I had from them was All American Burger.
Why is it not coming up in my search?
I don't know. But I had All American Burger, their pale ale. Remember when me, you, Ron, and Mike went to Beer on the Wall to drink some beers one day, and I grabbed a bunch of beer on the way home? That was one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Looks like I enjoyed the Festbier. I said last weekend, solid Festbier, and I gave it, looks like 3.5. I was being, we had been so, we've battered our taste buds with Oktoberfest beers at that point. Yeah, I remember this one. Cool can. I wish I had a sweater that was like that on the can.
Wait, this beer?
No. The Festbier. The Festbier that they did. Well, I've not had that one. But it sounds like, you're, I don't want to say standard and make it like downplay the work that went into that beer, but it sounds like, sounds like your standard Marzen. So that's cool. I love Marzen.
So did we have the other one from Roaring Table on an episode?
Yeah, we had the Festbier. I'm almost positive we had the Festbier. I think with Matthew, if I'm not mistaken. And if not, then I just had it myself. And I don't know when the hell. Maybe I did have it. Maybe I grabbed it. But it says from last weekend, so maybe I had it with myself. Just me and myself. But I thought it was on the episode.
Stop. Yeah. So I looked back to our episode with Matt. That was not on that episode. I think you.
Ooh, look at me drinking Festbiers by myself.
Yeah, I mean, hey, as you should.
It's possible.
I was worried for a minute that like the searching on our site was bad, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I'm actually. Yeah, I just looked at it. I'm looking at the picture. Oh, you know what? I'm confusing this can of the Festbier from Roaring Table with the Bubble House Get Yo Fest.
Can't hear you.
On. Why not?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. That was great. Did you? I was saying that I was confused. I confused that can of Roaring Beer. What's going on? Roaring Table's Festbier with the Bubble House Get Your Festy on their beer, because it does look kind of similar. So man, we had a fantastic Oktoberfest selection last year.
We did.
When we did it with Matt, it was fantastic. And then who did we do the other one with? Was it just us?
And maybe one of the other guys.
Oh, great. There's a goddamn ad that popped up. No. Joe from Percolator joined us. How could I have forgotten that? Oh, man.
Was that Oktoberfest or was it Pumpkin Beers?
No, that was Oktoberfest 2022 Part 2. Yeah, that was the second one we did. We did the Founders, Ultimate Oktoberfest, Temperance, Yingling, Two Brothers, and Land Grant. Yes. Look at us, man. Look at us go. Yeah, so it doesn't need to be repeated, but I'm going to repeat it anyways. Fucking love Oktoberfest beers, man. It's such a great end of summer beer style and beginning of the fall. It's a great transitioning style. It gets you from the lighter, maybe fruitier, hoppier beers into a little heavier, a little more body, maybe some sweeter type beers to get you through those cold days and cold nights.
Yeah, my weekend originally was pretty open, and my thought was I would brew my Oktoberfest this weekend. And then things changed.
Things change, man. Life gets in the way. We will eventually, one day you and I will brew a beer together again, like that Into the Void, which we have like 9,000 variants of it now in our heads. And, we'll get to it. We will get to it. I have not brewed a beer either. I still need to.
We should do it in November like we did the last one. Like,
it's a great idea. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I can. This beer in general, I know I'd said about the Maplewood Festbier. I bought it a couple of times. I mean, it is a very approachable, drinkable beer that I really do enjoy drinking. And if it was like a year-round beer, I'd totally be okay with it. I would buy it. It's definitely become one of my favorite Oktoberfest style beers here in Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember when I had it, when or if I had it before, but I know that when I had it back a couple weeks ago, like that was probably one of my tops for the night.
Yeah.
And then this one right here,
a lot of the beers that we had.
This one right here, dude, I'm kind of blown away. Like, I don't know, like just looking at our stuff, like apparently we haven't had Roaring Table on, and I know we've talked about it before, at least a little bit on the show. Maybe Dan's brought it up or somebody's brought it up. But super good, man. It's Lake Zurich, Illinois.
Yeah, that's crazy that we haven't had on the actual podcast.
Like the color on this is, I would say, perfect. The body is perfect. The mouthfeel is perfect. Like everything that you want in a Marzen beer is pretty spot on. So like kudos to them for kind of nailing that style. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing with the Maplewood Festbier. I mean, I don't know if you can see. I mean, that's got the nice like golden. I had to wipe away all the dew. Like I've drank a lot of it too already. Perfect golden like hay type color, like straw color. Yeah, man, I just really like this beer. I don't know what else I can say about it.
It's a good fucking beer. Yeah. Let's see. What's the ABV on the one I'm drinking? Does it say?
I thought it was like 5.7.
Yeah,
there we go. So they're roughly, ours are roughly close because mine's 6 years, 5.7. So yeah, Roaring Table, boy, that All American burger. I think it was an IPA the other one that I've had for them. Yeah, it's really, really tasty. I really like that one. I was glad that Ron suggested it to me to have it. And it looks like he drank it on May 1st, 2023. Ooh. That's the last time Ron had that beer. What's Ron been drinking lately? Just out of curiosity. 25 minutes ago, he was drinking Harm's Way by, I can't pronounce that. Ooh, an Imperial IPA. Ooh, way to go, Ron. We're gonna do a whole episode where we just read what our friends are drinking right now. He also had a hollow jacked Imperial Pumpkin from Two Town Cider House yesterday.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Dark and delicious, this year's hollow jacked is a sinfully sweet treat. Heirloom pumpkins caramelized with dark muscovado cane sugar creates a deep richness culminating in a fall spice finish. Let the flavor and spirit of the great hollow pumpkin take over. I want this. 8%.
Is it Two Town Cider?
Yeah.
So it's a cider, not a beer?
Yeah. No, it's a cider.
Is it a pumpkin cider?
Yeah. Did you listen to my?
No, so money like so is it like is it just pumpkin juice?
Yeah, it's. I mean, they use heirloom pumpkins. They're caramelized with cane sugar.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, I think we need to. That try
sounds dope.
Find that. Yeah, that sounds really good. I'm looking forward to doing the pumpkin episode because I've had just the one pumpkin beer so far, and as we approach, we're getting ready to go in October, so Christmas beers are right around the fucking corner. Like all the pumpkin beers that we're gonna want are gonna start going away, so we need to jump on the pumpkin train. Ooh, pumpkin train. That's a good name for a beer. Pumpkin beer.
Stop digging in your eye.
Me?
Yeah, look, you're trying to poke your eye up.
No. I was just rubbing my eye. I'm very tired tonight. Like I said, it was a weird long day at work with nothing going on. All right, Brandon, how many Lederhosen are you giving that beer from Round Table?
I'm gonna go solid 4.
Solid 4. I like that. Without, I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna go 4.19 niner for this the Festbier from Maplewood, because it is
Nice.
delicious. I would love to have more of these in the future, just waiting for me, sitting in my fridge all the time. It looks like I gave it a, what did I give it? Oh, that's just the regular rating. I gave it a solid 4. And the first time I had it this year was a couple weeks ago on the 13th of August. That was a month ago, Tony. Learn how to do math. Who needs math? I don't. Yeah. Yeah, man. I think I think we're pretty on the nose here with these beers. Way to start off our fall celebration of beer.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Can we sing songs like that on the podcast, or do we have to get that cleared as well?
No. Not if we're singing.
You sure about that, man? I don't know.
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
I'm so glad you're watching all those. Did you finish?
I watched it all. Oh yeah. And I'm already like my second, like I'm like halfway through it again. Like, I've been putting it on repeat. Like when I was working, like I have 2 monitors, and I was like, oh, I only need 1 monitor a day, so keep it on Netflix and just put it on repeat.
Yeah, man, it's great. It's such a funny show. I think you should leave. It's funny because there are definitely some sketches where it's like, hit or miss. But for the most part, it is just comedy gold. Tim Robinson cracks me up, man. I was so happy when that show first aired, and I found it, and I was like, this is great. Tim Robinson was highly underused at his days in SNL. I guess some of those.
He was on SNL.
Yeah, dude. Some of those, like I said, he was highly underused on SNL. I'll send you some. I'll send you some of the sketches he was in. But apparently, like some of the stuff that ended up, I think, at least in the first season, may have been original ideas that he had for Saturday Night Live for the sketches. So you should also watch. Oh shit, what's the name of it? It's also on Netflix. Hold on.
Holding.
Oh man, it's another like sketch comedy thing on Netflix. What else is he on? I can't think of it, but there's some other comedians on there that I really like Lauren Lapkus. She's on there. Basically, they get a half hour of like just to do their own sketches.
Okay.
And there's you got to watch those. Those are also very funny. He was also on Michael Bolton's Big Sexy Valentine's Day special. Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
That's very his part on there is very funny. God, I wish I knew what the name of that stupid fucking show. Did you ever watch Detroiters?
Nope.
When it was on Comedy Central. Also, very, very funny. Yeah, so now that we're done with the whole Tim Robinson recap, I guess we can maybe move on to the next beer.
As we can.
What did you? It sounded like you had already cracked open a beer, Brandon.
I did.
Oh boy, what is it?
So based on my research.
Hey, shut up. The show is called The Characters.
Making its debut.
Oh boy.
On our show is a brewery, Sierra Nevada.
Whoa, Sierra Nevada's Oktoberfest.
We have not had. I searched. We have not had Sierra Nevada.
We have had Sierra Nevada on the show.
Oh, well, then we coded it wrong, or spelt it wrong, because my searching through all of our stuff showed that we didn't. Anyways, we have not had this beer. I know that.
It is on the Decades of Pale Ales, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. That we probably spelled it wrong.
Episode number 3, featuring Kevin Guy. Or as I'm reading it, it's just not in the description. It's not listed. It just says
Oh,
we
that
sit
would do
down
it.
and drink pale ales. 4 decades. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like we don't when
Some
we
of
need,
them.
we need to do better about listing the beers in the description. Anyway,
Absolutely. That's on me.
but like, so not making its debut, but the
That beer
Oktoberfest,
specifically is.
their Oktoberfest Festbier, and it's okay.
I still have more of mine. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It's just okay?
Yeah, I'm not blown away.
So it's their fest beer, not is it a Marzen?
It just says Oktoberfest Festbier,
Sierra Nevada.
brewed in collaboration with Kerwider Brewery.
Oh, that's probably why. Those fucking assholes.
Um,
I'm just joking. I know nothing about that brewery.
but 6% alcohol. But like very kind of watery.
So this says this collab with the Kerner is 20 years in the making, back when our brewmasters were classmates in Berlin. Cool. Today, Kerwider is turning German style. I'm going to get shit for the way I'm pronouncing it. German style craft beer on its head, just like it did stateside. Oh, like we did stateside, Sierra Nevada. And out of mutual passion is fused in this Festbier's light, bright, and polished copper, rich with biscuity malts and balanced with a punchy blend of German and American hops. You son of a bitch. Interesting.
Yeah, I think that's my problem is that they used American hops. Like they didn't go traditional with German hops. Because
it's a mix. It's a mix of them.
It starts off very like kind of Oktoberfesty, but it's super light. The mouthfeel is light. Like there's no body to it. And I don't know why. I don't hate it, but I'm like I want more, a little more heft when I'm drinking this beer.
I feel like there are definitely some fest beers that come off more on the lighter side of drinking as far as like the body goes, only because I feel like the Marzen does have a little more heft to it, a little more body to it. I mean, it had always been my understanding that fest beer and Marzens were different, and then people were then telling me that they're the same. But a fest beer is basically a more robust in alcohol and body Munich Hells with slightly more hoppy flavor. So fest beer is an actual German lager style that came to replace the Marzen lagers served during Oktoberfest in the late 20th century. What? But people still make Marzens. Random place I looked this up on.
Tell your Xbox to shut up.
Well, it's telling me that it's about to automatically shut off in 5 minutes because I have had it on this whole time and not done anything with it. So yeah, I thought it was the other way around. I thought fest beers had a little less body, but I apparently was wrong, and I'm man enough to admit it when I was wrong, and I was wrong, man. So there I am. Here I am. Just being honest with myself and everybody here. So Brandon, what are you going to give that beer? How many misspelled words or mispronounced words would you give that beer? Take one more sip. Take it in. How many droplets of water?
I'm going to go 3.5.
3.5. I feel like that's even generous for the way you're describing it.
Yeah, maybe 3.25. I don't know. I mean, I like the beer. It's enjoyable. You know what? So, but I guess if I'm going for what it is and what it's supposed to be, then I'm going to go all the way down to 3. Because I would drink this when was it canned? I crushed the can, unfortunately.
Fuck that can.
Well, and then I was like, oh shit, I got to take a picture of this. So it was canned in July.
It was canned in October 2022. Oh no.
No. Yeah, it was canned in July. So I don't know.
I mean, that makes sense. I'll have to I saw that also at Beer on the Wall, so maybe I'll grab a can to to see how I like it as
Do you
well.
want down? What the fuck you want? Come on. It just
What?
keeps getting tangled in the goddamn wires.
She's like, I don't know what to do. She doesn't know what to do. It's hard to be a dad. All right. Let's see. Brandon, you're only having two, correct? You're only doing two.
I'm in.
You might have one
Currently.
Okay. Because I was gonna say maybe we should take a break, or maybe I'll drink one now, and then we'll see where the takes us. I'm gonna let you choose. Okay. I have 3 other beers sitting in front of me. Choose a number between 1 and 3.
Two.
Interesting. I kind of want to do that one, but I was thinking of doing 1. If we do another beer, then I'm definitely gonna drink number 1. The beer that Brandon has selected is Off Colors Beer for Huddles. It's a football beer. It's an amber beer, man. It's perfect for football. It is cloudy as a motherfucker. Look at that. Can't see through it, man. Okay, let's read what this is. Beer for Huddles. Amber ale, 5.2%, made with Victory Pale Munich Caramel Roasted Barley. Hops, Super Sauzer.
Whoa. Super. Super.
The secret technique is unsportsmanlike conduct. That is an adorable can, also.
I almost got that beer too, and then I was like, I didn't like look it up or anything, so I was like, and it didn't register in my head that would be like a fall football beer.
I was gonna save this for football. Ooh. I was gonna save that beer for Sunday to throw at my TV when I watch the Bears, because the Bears are awful. I don't know if everybody knows that, but the Bears are awful.
They still play?
They don't actually play. They just show up. Okay, so I don't know what I'm getting on the aroma here. It smelled kind of roasty, but it's not roasty. It smells very beery. How's that for a nice technical term, you know?
But I think people that like have come from, like not come from, but have drank, you know, macro lagers and things like that, and then like craft beers, like when you say beery, you go back to like the stale macro lager. Like,
yeah. Like
you cracked a beer, like you've got that beer smell, and like you go to craft beers, like you're getting hops, you're getting, you know, more of the malt. I think people understand when you say it's like beery.
Okay, good. I just, I don't want to lose anybody. We don't want to lose any listeners. So the amber ale, much like the brown, oh, there goes the Xbox. Much like the brown ale, I feel like is a underappreciated style of beer. And I don't know why more people I feel like with the way that fucking crispy boys have, went from, oh man, fucking love hops and I want all these, here's my rant. I want all these hops and all these like big ass IPAs to like, fuck those beers. Lager is life. We only drink lagers. If you don't like lagers, you fucking suck. You're not a real beer drinker. Nothing better in life than a fucking Pilsner. All right, relax, everybody. Okay, we're going through phases. I really feel like the whole lager thing was spawned by the anti-hazy beer, crowd, where it was like, hazy beer isn't a real beer. It's just too sweet and whatever. And blah, hazy IPAs are too much. And I want beer that tastes like beer. Okay, fine. You guys got it. All right. So my next hope is that my next hope is that brown ales and amber ales become much more acceptable and appreciated and consumed by your average beer drinker. Now, brown ales, they're delicious, nice, light and roasty. It's, a lot of good ones are like like not I don't want to say a thin body, but there's not a lot of like I like ones that don't have a lot of heft to them. I like thin bodied or light bodied brown ales that have just a little touch of roastiness and a nice like fruity hoppiness to it. Nothing too crazy. It's supposed to be like to me a slightly roasted, refreshing beer. An amber ale, on the other hand, where I feel like is almost like a brown ale in that sense, is that there's some amber ales where I feel like you can get a little chocolate in it, and I feel like I do get a little hint of maybe some chocolate in this beer for Huddles. But this one definitely has a bit more body to it that I'm used to with an amber ale. I feel like, again, amber ale, like brown ales, are maybe lighter in body. At least what I remember and experience with some of those beers are the ones that I enjoy. But this is really tasty. This is definitely this is a football game beer for sure. I could have 2 or 3 of these, but that's all I'm going to be drinking. This is a 16-ounce can. It's really tasty. I really like it. I'm happy to see that. I don't remember beer for Huddles ever, and
I don't know
if it was out. I just missed it, and shame on me for ever missing it because the Off Color Beer Force series is always tasty, and I really enjoy amber ale. So if I missed it in the past, like I said, that's a foul. That's a penalty. Throw the yellow flag. Yeah.
Way to go. So if you're going to give that a couple of footballs, how many footballs would you give that dare beer?
I would have said pigskins, but yeah, footballs. For an amber ale, and the other thing I want real quick, I want to talk about this though. What I don't like about this beer, which is not a lot. What I don't like about this beer, I don't know why that this is the case. I'm going to show you, Brandon.
How hazy it is,
dude. It's like
not even hazy, like just like
it's like a murky.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of I gotta admit, it's kind of off-putting.
I can see that.
That's coming from someone who likes fucking hazy IPAs, but I'm gonna say how many footballs. I'm gonna get. Brandon's whizzing. I'm going to give it 3.85 footballs. And that is, I know when we rate things, I'm trying to be more realistic about my ratings. I would definitely choose the Maplewood over this. I do like this beer. It is tasty. I do think though that there might be some better ambers out there, and God damn it, I'm gonna find them. But it's good. I'm not gonna pass this one up. It's not like one of the other beer fours. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? This is not that style. I don't even remember which one it is. Clark will have to remind me what that was. But so yeah, I'd give it a 3.8 footballs.
Okay.
All right, everybody. That's it. We'll see you later. I was joking.
I like how you muted.
You want to take a quick break, or should you just want to keep going? I still have like a full beer here.
We can take a quick break.
Aggie wants you to stop talking, or she's combing her hair.
Yeah, she's like abusing me.
All right.
Quick break. I have another one if we want to do another one. So
I'm cool with that. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. What a great break that was. You know, I really got a chance to. Oh, my TV is on a timer now too for how it's about to shut off. Wow, I love my electronics just shutting off.
Does your Xbox not turn your TV off?
No, I don't have it all hooked up like that. I don't do that shit, man. So I did actually, to the fairness of Off Color Brewing's beer for Huddles, I did find a full description of the beer. I should have looked up. Oh, I just heard your Xbox turn on. Here we go. As the foliage color fades and the grunts of late summer two-a-days subside, our thirst also transitions into the warm coziness of richer flavors. Sub-in beer for hoodies. Tree resin amber in color and aromas of warm biscuits, this traditional amber drives deeper into Flavor Town with pan-browned pie crust overtones, as well as a hint of rose incense and early autumn dry leaves. If you get your third down, you may just want to go for it on fourth.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't really get warm biscuits in the aroma. I do get the taste of dead dry leaves, though, now that I think about it in this beer.
That's what I want in a beer.
That's why it's hazy as fuck. No, I don't get that. But I will say there are only 29 ratings of this on Untappd at the moment as of this recording. And the overall global score of it is 3.85. So I'm there with everybody else.
Why is it hazy? I want to know.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It is crazy hazy, man. And that's the next other beer we're going to make. It's called Crazy Hazy. Oh. Man, I got to sneeze. I don't know if everybody caught that. I almost sneezed before I said, we'll be right back. I just did it again. Holy cow. What's going on? I'm having a sneezing attack right now. Ooh. All right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, sneeze attack's the worst. And actually, the break gave me time to sip on this beer a little bit more. See? I worked my way through it just about.
Yeah, look at you.
So since I'm still working on this one, and I do have one more left, which means I don't have to finish it before, the episode's over, I can enjoy that beer into the post show. Brandon, what are you drinking?
So my next beer is...
I have another sneeze coming on. I can already feel it. Jesus.
From Art History Brewing.
Oh.
Good night, Bamberg. It is... Yeah, go ahead, guess.
It's an Oktoberfest beer.
Well, it's Franconia style smoked dark lager.
What the fuck? I'm jealous.
Yep. That's why I got it. Not to make you jealous, but because it's different.
Oh, man, but a smoked dark lager? Come on. That. You stayed, other than Sierra Nevada, you stayed local.
Yeah, and it was canned 9/13.
Nice.
And the note on the bottom says Fuhrer.
Uh-oh. Now I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah, like what's going on here? And I just poured it. It's a lot of head. Like a lot.
That's what she said.
Like a lot.
Boy.
But super dark on the bottom down there.
Let me switch over. Oh yeah, I just switched over to see it. Nice. It looks like a Guinness through the haziness of this video.
It drinks through some of the head.
How's it smell? I mean, you probably get a lot of aroma on that head.
It smells not super smoky. There's a light smokiness to it.
I'm going to mute my mic real quick so I can blow my nose.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah. So there's a light smokiness to it. I'm getting some bready notes. No like hop notes or anything like that. The head's dissipating like pretty quick. It smells like a Rausch beer.
Ooh.
Like what I like in a Rausch beer. And until doing this podcast, I was never like a huge fan of Rausch beers. and then we found a couple. I started enjoying them, and I think it's not my go-to, but it's definitely like when I saw that and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that, and I'm gonna try that.
I'm with you on that as far as Rausch beers go.
Taste wise,
we both took sips of beer at that time for a nice little
taste wise, smoky, malty, slightly syrupy.
Interesting. Like a sweetness.
Yeah.
Not like body wise syrupy, right?
No. And there's a very full mouthfeel. It's a really, really good beer. 5.3 alcohol by volume. I thought it would have been a little higher. And it says on there, keep refrigerated below 37 degrees Fahrenheit. As I did. I put it in the freezer. And it just, like, the only notes on here is brewer's notes. It's inspired by the dark smoked lagers of Bamberg, Germany. So Bamberg is a city in Germany. I've never been there. I know my father-in-law and mother-in-law have been there. They went on a cruise and ended up there.
What's the name of the beer again?
It is Good Night Bamberg. And I do have like a smaller description.
Oh, okay.
It says, here at Art History, we love Rausch beer. Beechwood smoked malt from Bamberg makes up 40% of the grist bill, along with Karamunic malt and Hirschbacher hops, a unique offering that we will try to keep on as much as possible. So I think they try to do this around the clock.
Nice. They also have another one called Good Morning Munich.
Oh,
which is an ode to everyday beer of Bavaria, which is just a Helles lager.
Yeah, and if I'm familiar with art history, like they try to replicate beers,
like as far as styles, like staying true to styles.
Yeah.
I mean, they have Art History Major, which is a hazy IPA. I mean, and that is like as much as you can get. Oh my god, they had a Bach.
I think you would really like this. Just it's not overpoweringly smoky. It's very like I guess the best. It's like middle of the road smokiness, but you're still getting the malt. You're getting the sugar. You're getting like the sweetness. There's no hop bitterness. It's super like enjoyable, and I would love to have this again. Like I really like this.
I will be on the lookout for that because that does sound delicious and right up my alley, man.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Probably like my favorite of the night.
I can see that just by the way you're reacting to it. I mean,
and how eyes quick I'm drinking it.
Yeah, and how your eyes are rolling in the back of your head as you talk about it. How many Fuhrers would you give this beer? And I'm only saying that because that was on the can.
I think that was on the can.
Uh-oh. Brandon just made it up.
Feuer.
Yeah.
Fuhr. That sounds like Fuhr.
How many of those are you giving this? Actually, how many Beechwoods? How many Beechwood chips are you giving it?
I'm gonna go 4.25, man.
Hey,
4.25.
Hey, look at you, man! I'm jealous. Now I wish I had some of that as well.
Yeah, for the style that it is, it's represented really well.
The global rating of it is 3.83.
What? Fuck those guys. But it's super easy drinking, super like smooth, man. Like it's a smooth beer.
Brandon, they have another beer that we have to try.
What's that?
It's called Figgy Pudding. It's their Belgian double, and it's a Belgian double brewed with Pilsner and Vienna malt, fig syrup, and Styrian Golding hops.
You had me at Belgian.
And fig syrup. Numbers. That's nummy time. All right, let me finish this.
So give me another figgy pudding. Give me another figgy pudding.
Just give us some figgy pudding, man. Not another. Come on.
Whatever. Just give me all the figgy pudding.
Just give me some fucking figgy pudding.
I've never had figgy.
I was going to say
figgy pudding.
Hey, let's have figgy pudding this year on our Christmas episode.
Yeah, I mean, we sang about it in choir in high school.
Oh, shit.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
No. I'm smelling this beer. What'd you do? Wait, something just popped up on the screen when I switched off. I think it said like I had a bad connection or something. So I'm sure it's still recording, right? Ugh. Let's see real quick. What am I drinking here? I am drinking. What the fuck? Hold on.
No, nobody knows.
I really did. I kept it very local as well because, as you know, Maplewood is here in Chicago, and then I did. Let's see, and then I had. Hold on. I cannot fucking multitask this goddamn show. I'm trying to look up this damn beer, and I'm like, oh, I can do this real quick. Off color was the other beer, also in Chicago. And what I am drinking right now, interesting. It's a collaboration. That's why I can't. You idiot. Tony, you moron. Okay, here we go.
Yummy.
I have cracked open apple cider donut beer from Obscurity Brewing and Craft Mead.
What?
And they're in. Oh, okay. You're still going. You can keep going if you want.
No, I'm done.
Oh, they have a fucking beer cider called Welcome Great Pumpkin, and the can looks so cool. All right, but that's not what I'm drinking, and Clark's gonna have to get him some of that. Anyways, this is a golden ale with apple cider and cinnamon infused with, I don't know how to pronounce this farm's name. Cooper's, Kuiper.
I think it's Quippers.
Quippers apple cider donuts. So it's a golden ale with apple cider.
Is that the same place that does the thing with the
Phase 3?
Phase 3, yeah.
Might be.
Is it Quippers? I don't know.
I have no idea, and I don't care because I don't care for that beer. Let's see. Here we go. Going in for it. It's 5% golden ale. Taking a sip. Hey now. That. So it's a donut infused golden ale with apple cider and cinnamon. Yes, this is. This is a. I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting more donut. That is for sure. I'm not getting a ton of donut, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I do get a nice little subtle amount of cinnamon, which is very nice. What I do get the most of is cider, and I am okay with that because it is a nice, like the golden ale part of the beer of this beer / cider. That is like the backbone that's carrying everything else. It's making the cider and cinnamon, and I'm assuming whatever donut that's in here, this apple cinnamon donut. I mean, like this is a very fall beer, and it's very delicious. And yeah, man, this reminds me of when we were taking your cider and put the fireball shots, but not that strong of a cinnamon. I mean, definitely not that strong cinnamon, but the body of this and the way this tastes reminds me of your cider a little bit.
Nice.
It's really good. I could drink these, especially now that it's fall. I could definitely sit around the backyard with fire going and have a couple of these. I think I probably have 2 of these before I could be like, okay, that's enough. Before like the juice and sugar all kind of caught up to me, and they're like, all right, settle down, take it easy. That's too much for one night. But it's really tasty. It tastes like fall, man. This is an easy drinking beer / cider. It's delicious. This is fall in a glass, baby. It's fall in a glass.
Yep. So
or can.
So that beer is Obscurity Brewing is the one that the apple cider donut beer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about it? What's wrong?
No, they've released it the last couple of years, and like you can only get it at the brewery or the farm.
Well, this
yeah.
was at Beer on the Wall.
Yeah, dude. I've wanted to try it. So.
It's very good. You should get yourself some. I'm looking at that Great Pumpkin, Welcome Great Pumpkin, and it's a Midwest Pumpkin Patch Ale brewed in collaboration with the Quippers Family Farm in Maple Park. So they do a lot of stuff with them, and it looks like a fun pumpkin beer to have. I want to get that damn can so I can put it on that sticker on my beer fridge.
Yeah, and I've been to Quippers before, but like before they've done these.
Where is Quippers, young man?
It's in the boonies, as we call it. Quipper, Maple Park.
Oh yeah, I did just read that, so I don't know why I asked you. What an idiot! Me, not you. Yeah, I don't have any plans yet to do any of. Oh yes, I do. What a liar! Next weekend I'm going to pick apples. I'm picking apples next weekend. It's about. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. It looks like it's close to DeKalb. It's close to DeKalb. So yeah, it's about an hour away. We should go. Let's bring the whole family so we can go drink that great pumpkin or welcome great pumpkin beer. That's all I want to do. I just want to go there to get the great pumpkin beer.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone to the farm I've gone to the last couple of times. They've had, I don't know if it's a specialty beer, but they've had some like unique beers on tap. Yeah.
I've never been to any like pumpkin or picking place that had beer.
Really?
Yeah. We go to lame places. I'm just joking. The place we go to is pretty cool.
Where do you normally go?
We go apple picking. We go up to. Here we go. Tony is pulling it up on his calendar. Bear with me. I did install McAfee so that my computer would run better and I wouldn't have to freak out anymore. So that's pretty exciting. Got that going for me. We are going apple picking to Edwards Apple Orchard in Poplar Grove, Illinois.
Yeah, I've been there. That's a good spot.
It's cool. I like that spot a lot. The apples are delicious. The place is cool. Some decent food. And during the height of the pandemic, that small transition period in 2020 where we all thought COVID was going away.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one place we all went out to as a family. And like you had to wear masks while you were like around everybody and on the actual, even though you're outside and you're sitting on like that hay truck thing that they're pulling you around to get different apples. We're wearing masks, but we spent, I think, almost $150 in their little shop because we hadn't done anything all year. That like we bought there's dips and sauces and mustards and shit like that.
I've been there.
Yeah, we spent too much money that year.
I mean, I do that. Like when we go to the farmers market, man, I'm like,
oh my god,
this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that. Like,
I was really bummed Labor Day weekend that the farmers market over by us was a little lacking in participants. I was kind of bummed about that because the places that I normally like to get stuff from, they were not there for Labor Day weekend, which, everybody's enjoying Labor Day weekend. That's cool. But I figured that'd be a good time for some of those places to make some money with everybody having the next day off. But what can you do, man?
I always go looking for my Stampers cheese.
I mean, they're always there. They're always there. Dude, those smoked string cheeses are delicious.
Oh yeah, dude. So there, when we used to go to the Lincoln Square Farmers Market when Little Man's school was right there, like there was this bread place, and I can't remember the name of the bread, but they had like you had to get there like almost when they opened because they sold a jalapeno sourdough.
Whoa.
Or jalapeno cheddar sourdough. It was so good, dude.
Oh my god.
I would buy that and make grilled cheese sandwiches with that.
Oh my god, I want that right now.
So good. And I gotta find the name of that place. I did find it at one point, and then I looked them up and like it wasn't something listed on their website. I'm like, how do you not sell it on your website? Like what the hell?
Oh my god. Jalapeno cheddar sourdough. That just sounds amazing.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Real quick, back to this beer that I'm drinking. I am going to give it. What am I rating this on, Brandon?
I don't know. What are you drinking again?
It's the fucking apple cider donut beer, man.
How many donuts are you gonna give it?
Thank you. For what this is, not specifically based on my feelings of it, 3.8.
Okay.
Only because I don't get a lot of donut. It's a good cider beer blend. The cinnamon, I would like a little more cinnamon in there. As you know, I've been sneezing. I feel a little congested right now down here in the basement. I don't know why.
You got some allergies?
I think so. That's why I was rubbing my eyes so much. Laura's not
You need some Benadryl?
help me go to sleep. I mean, the thing about this, I was so tired when we started this, and as soon as I hop off here, man, I'm gonna fucking catch that second wind. And I'm gonna be up to like 2 a.m. It's the worst and best. But yeah, I like this. I think it's a fantastic idea for a fall beer. And if you guys are in the Illinois area and you can get your hands on this, or you can go to that the Quippers farm. I don't know if they have it there, so don't quote me on that shit. But this is good, man. Brandon, you'd like it. I think Becca would like it too. I think Laura would like it. I think anybody who enjoys a little apple cider with a little carbonation to it and a little kick in the back there with some booze would also thoroughly enjoy this beer.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been. I think I don't know if last year was the first year, but like I saw it and I was like, I want that beer. And then we were going to go earlier this year to that place, and then to the farm, and then I forget what happened. We woke up and we were just like, yeah, we don't want to go. So yeah,
plans change, man. Plans change on the fly.
Yeah, but I will definitely, knowing that they have it like out in distribution, I will seek it out.
Hey man, if you need to take a quick take a quick trip up to Park Ridge to go to Beer on the Wall, and there's I almost grabbed a pumpkin cobbler beer for tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I almost did too.
They do all those other random pastry beers, right?
What is it?
Not pastry stouts, but like
no, the brewery.
Yeah.
Bistro.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a Berliner Weiss. It's a Berliner Weiss pumpkin beer.
Yeah, they had one on the shelf at Bottles and Cans, and I was like, I don't want to deal with it because
not yet.
In my head, like I think most of those beers are like not the slushy beers, but like close to that. Like,
yeah, that's a beer we got to split.
Yeah.
That is a beer we save.
Like, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm not going.
Yeah, well, that's a beer we have for the pumpkin beer episode.
Yeah,
which is still happening this year. I think this is close. We're getting to an Oktoberfest beer episode this year, and I'm okay with that because for the last, I don't know, since we've started this fucking show, each year we do an Oktoberfest beer, episode. We don't need to do an Oktoberfest beer every year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to last year made up for this year. We did 2 last year. We're slightly doing some this year.
We definitely did.
We're just trying some new fall beers. I've not had any of these except for the Festbier from Maplewood. So these are all brand new beers for me.
Yeah, that's same here. Like,
by the way, I want you to know what my other beer was. By the way, my other beer was Chicago Henge from Hot Butcher, and it is it's their fall beer, but it's a double IPA. They also, by the way, they do. Yeah, it's their fall beer, but it's double IPA. But they also have like the one I think it's called Beer Hall, which is their Oktoberfest beer that I saw.
Okay.
But this one has Nelson Sauvin. Oh man, I don't have my fucking glasses with me.
Get your readers. My
readers are put away right now. This is like a 7.5% IPA. The other beers that I got was that Imperial anti-hero, like the 10% anti-hero. Okay. Got one can of those, and then some random barrel aged beer. I'll read it. I'll text you what that is. I wanted to try that this weekend. Maybe I'm sitting around the fire.
I'm excited to try that random Lagunitas.
Yeah, what is it again?
It's a zombie inspired beer, so I think it's like zombie the
tiki drink.
Yes. Because there's like orange and lemon, like there's a bunch of citrus fruits in there, whatever. It's like 10%. So
yeah, it is.
That was one of the 2 for $6 things at Jewel.
Jesus, it's 10% hazy IPA with notes of orange, lime, grapefruit, and allspice. Interesting. Zombie cocktail inspired IPA, Tiki Fusion.
Yeah.
Okay, that's at the Jewel by You, correct?
Yep.
Guess I'm gonna stop there this weekend and grab one of those.
As you should.
What we are missing this weekend is Great American Beer Fest. And what we didn't do is give Matthew a way to record. I realized that this morning. I was like,
He didn't
oh,
ask.
yeah. Right. But that was on us.
Whatever.
I mean, it is our show. 312 Block Party, Goose Island's going on right now. And they're serving pretty much all of their beers, but also a plethora, Friday and Saturday, today and tomorrow. So many Bourbon County fucking variants. And I'm pretty sad I won't be there tomorrow to drink 2018 vanilla.
Yeah.
And the Regal Rye. And 2015 Rare. And 2014 Original. And 2013 Templeton Rye.
Damn.
Oh, and Clark's favorite 2019 Reserve Rittenhouse Rye. He loved that one so much. He hated that one. Yeah, he hated it a lot. And then mystery pours at 7. I want to know what the mystery pour was tonight. And what the mystery pour is going to be tomorrow. Ooh, the peaches and cream wheat wine was tonight too. Man. I mean, or 2017 or 2014 prop. My thoughts is probably I doubt it'd be double barrel. Jesus. A lot of fucked up people. Here's a 5-ounce pour of double barrel. It's like having a full beer in a shot, basically.
I can see him doing it.
That'd be fun. I'd be so sad if I missed that. But anyways, what do we got in the pipeline? We've got some stuff coming up. Brandon and I will eventually be in the same room together again, recording. I don't know when that's going to be. But we got a couple breweries that we're going to talk to soon. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Exactly, Aggie. Clark will be back before the year is over. He'll be back, I think, for the Maltese, and that's it.
Yeah.
Which I think will be. I think I said that. It's going to be pretty interesting. That the Maltese will be a little bit more, definitely eclectic, since we all haven't been really drinking together that much, except for me and you. You and I might have some similar ones. And my list of the Maltese.
That's okay.
Yeah, it'd be great to see what everybody thinks. But all right, Brandon, you got anything else you want to say to our friends and family who listen?
No, the only other thing I was going to add for coming up was we'll be talking to the Illinois Craft Brewers Guild about FOBAB, because FOBAB is coming up.
Yeah, so, baby. That is, we are going to FOBAB this year.
If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, go to the IC Illinois Craft Brewers Guild website. You can get your tickets there. For
the
FOBAB.
Link will be in the description as well.
And we will have an episode talking to Ray Stout about FOBAB coming up. We'll drink some beers on there, do what we normally do, and yeah, it'll be a good time.
I'm excited for that. They have the Loggers Lounge with also non-alcoholic beer options as well, or any beer options. So that'll be fun to explore. We had a lot of fun there last year getting to try those. And what else? Yeah, we got pumpkin beers coming up and all the other cool stuff that comes with colder weather. So we say farewell to summer and hello fall. And I welcome the cooler air. Not too cold. We don't have to get too cold yet. It doesn't have to be raining all the time. I still want to hang out in my yard. I'm not ready to put my furniture underneath my fucking house for the summer. I don't want to put the patio furniture away. But this is a great way to get started with fall. Good selection of beers, man. I think we done well.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, good job to you. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, do all those things. Comment, send us emails, send us suggestions. Yes, we have suggestions in the past from other people that we haven't forgot about them. We just haven't gotten to them yet. So thank you for those who have sent us suggestions of places we should go and breweries we should check out. We will definitely do that in the future. When? I don't know, but it hasn't gone forgotten. So thank you, everybody, for listening and your continued support. Remember, we also have new stuff up in the shop, in our multi-hour store. The website sometimes is a little crazy, some pop-ups. I hate pop-ups, but hey, man, We need them because we need to make some money somehow. But we got some new glassware, and I'm wearing my official. I mean, no one can see this, so I'm not going to turn around. But I'm wearing my my Malton Hour hoodie, man.
Nice.
Got my actual hoodie on right now, so I was really excited to get that. Matthew got his beer can glass. The pint glasses are cool. You can get a coffee mug. You get a T-shirt. What else do we have over there? We got stuff. Go check it out, though. Go to themaltinghour.com and check it out. And it's it's a good way to support the show as well. Until we figure out other ways to try and siphon money from you, our listeners, into the show, so we can stop, draining it from our own bank account. It's just a nice way of. Thank you, Aggie. And with that, we're going to end it. Brandon, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, bud.
And we'll see everybody next week. Cheers.
Bye.
Prost! This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.